The documentary Burt's Buzz takes us into the backwoods of Maine, where we meet Burt Shavitz, the reclusive and reluctant face behind the global brand Burt's Bees. Joining me now in the Visa Infinite studio is director Jody Shapiro. Jody, welcome.
Thank you.
You know, the thing I love about documentaries is that there's always a moment where you go, someone should make a movie about this. When was that moment for you with Burt?
I think there were probably lots of moments. Fortunately, I was able to capture some of them, I think. When I first met him and saw this tiny little 300-square-foot shack that he lived in with basically no running water, no hot water tank or whatever, and he was heating everything with the wood stove. And, you know, he's sitting there getting up in the morning, washing his face with this, just this bucket. I just realized that this is a man that somebody has to sort of get to know and get to understand.
And there's a really interesting part of the story, that I had never heard before. You introduced the woman that was in his life.
Yeah, well, they were considered co-founders, and also they were in a relationship, but. You know, as Burt said, he's an evolutionary, not a revolutionary. He never wanted to change the world. He just wanted to live in it day by day. And I think when he met Roxanne, she saw an opportunity. She was a brilliant woman. She captured his image really well. And she was a very, very ambitious person to sort of do this. And I think Burt sort of went along for the ride, not really realizing how big it was going to be. And I think at one point it just probably got too big for him.
What can we learn from him then?
Here was somebody that really lived the way he believed. Plain and simple. He didn't need a TV. He doesn't need a phone. He's got his wood stove. He's got stuff to burn. He's got the land. He says that all a man needed was $38 a month to live, and it's true on his end. I think he was heartbroken when things didn't work out with Roxanne, and I think that to him was more hurtful than losing, lots of money for the company. Money doesn't mean anything to him. The land meant something to him. Being free means something to him, and that's something you don't see in a lot of people nowadays.
Well, congratulations on the film,
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thanks for having me.